Good evening, fellow laborers. My name is Elias. I am a laborer journeyman, and I have been a laborer since 2009. Being an apprentice as a laborer taught me a lot of different responsibilities. One of those responsibilities was to be on time and to do a little bit more than that, which was to be at least an extra half hour early to a project. It also taught me to be reliable. It taught me how to communicate with other trades and to be able to be the one that stands out so that I was able to be called upon to perform certain tasks with the supervisors. What was it like being an apprentice for me was being able to learn the new techniques of the trade as an apprentice. The training classes at the Azusa Training Center were very beneficial to me. They taught me a lot. The instructors had a lot to share. The instructors had a lot of experience to share with you guys. So my ears were always open to the instructors. I always asked them questions, even during breaks, because I wanted to be able to be that laborer out in the field that was going to be depended on. I wanted to be that laborer out in the field that stuck out more than others. So being an apprentice taught me that. It taught me that you can't be afraid to be the one that's going to stand out. And that was probably one of the most valuable traits that I learned and that I really appreciated as an apprentice. And that came from learning from the guys that were very seasoned in the trade. That came from listening, and it came from asking questions to the guys. So the reason why I joined the union was it was an organization that was going to give me an opportunity to be equal with everyone else and to have the same opportunity, the same chances to be able to be a reliable individual out in the workforce, in the construction industry. Another reason why I joined was because the union offered a lot of benefits that other job opportunities were not offering, especially in 2009 when I joined. There was not a lot of opportunities to have a job that had benefits, that had health and welfare, that had pension. And the laborers union offered that and more. The biggest reason why I decided to work was, one, to be dependent on myself. At the time that I joined the union, I was single. I didn't have a family to provide for. I didn't have a wife. And it was an opportunity to see myself grow into a role that was independently reliable on just what I did. And it taught me that if I could take care of myself, that if I was able to earn enough money to pay my rent in the apartment that I had at that time, that I was able to take care of myself, then it gave me enough courage to actually believe that I could take care of someone else as well, that I would have an opportunity to get married, I would have an opportunity to have kids, and to be able to maybe buy a home. And those are the reasons that kept me working, because I had something to look forward to in the future. So while I was working, it was an opportunity for me to see where I could go with this and who I could share it with. And sure enough, as time went on and I continued to be given opportunities with different companies to be a lead man, to be a foreman, and to move up, it gave me an opportunity to also be confident in tackling the challenge of dating and eventually getting married, which I did. And It led me to be able to have my kids, be a confident father, confident husband, and ultimately because I did graduate from the apprenticeship program and I was able to maintain my job, it was an opportunity that it afforded to me to be able to purchase my home, which I finally did. And that was one of the greatest accomplishments, I believe, that came for me personally, was learning the job skills to create an atmosphere where I would be secured in the job because of the way that I perform, the way that I work. It also gave me the confidence to perform as well as a husband and a father, to be able to continue having that roof over my family's head, to continue to provide for my community, and to be able to keep marching forward and taking advantage of the different opportunities that the laborers offers. So my training out in the field after graduating from the apprenticeship program, I continued to take classes in safety. I was able to study for well over a year and a half for an exam that's called the CHST, and that's the Construction Health and Safety Technician. It is endorsed by the BCSP, the Board of Certified Safety Professionals, and it's a national organization for people that are seeking a career in safety. So I managed to pass the CHST exam, and that is one of the titles that I do hold, as well as continuing my education in safety by taking classes at Cal State Intermediate Skills as well. So because of my interest in keeping people safe in construction, then I also became an OSHA trainer. So I am an authorized OSHA trainer as well. And that came from being able to have an interest in the dynamics of construction for the safety aspect. And it continued to drive my desire for that, to keep people safe. And my training in the safety area of construction is what also gave me an opportunity to be able to be given a chance to work for an affiliate organization for the laborers union as well. So after nearly 11 years in the field as a laborer, starting as a first courage apprentice to a journeyman, I was afforded the opportunity, or I was given the opportunity to work for an affiliate organization that monitors public works projects in Southern California. So that's a very rewarding position to have. It's definitely a blessing, and the reason why that is because we help other workers understand their rights on a public works job site, that they are able to be taken care of in the same manner that all other workers are on public works projects. And so it's, once again, it boils down to the safety and the concern and the welfare of the worker, which is the driving force behind any construction industry. Being in the laborers union, you're gonna find out that it's not always what can I get out of the union. You're gonna come to a point where you realize, what is it that I can give to the union? What is it that I can offer? Not just what I can get from it, but what I can offer. And opportunities arose shortly after I joined to be able to volunteer. And volunteering in the community for the different candidates that we represent, that we endorse, became a huge force in having me understand what it means to truly be a laborer. Because anyone could go to a job site and work hard and collect that check after 40 hours. But what about the weekends when you're not working, when you're not getting paid? What is it that you do with that time? When you put that extra time, that volunteer time, into the laborers organization, when you volunteer and you go knocking door to door and you're able to contribute to a cause that is just wanting to go forward and helping the worker maintain his benefits, right? So there's a job on the field, on the job site, and there's also a job as a laborer with personal responsibility for after work, and that's volunteering. And I can't stress that enough, that when your coordinator contacts you, when your business agent asks you, can you volunteer this weekend? Say yes, because you're gonna feel a lot better about what you do and what you stand for. So to the graduating class of the apprenticeship program, congratulations, you have achieved insurmountable feat. Because now that you're able to go out there into the workforce as a journeyman, show them what you have. Show them that you can do it. Never say no to a task, and always remember, you want to leave work and say that you arrived safe. So God bless, congratulations, and if any of you have any questions, feel free to ask. God bless. Good night.
Thank you for choosing the Laborers Training School and LIUNA. Feel the power.